Word 2013 is built to take advantage of a touchscreen. The most natural gesture that I use is simply scrolling down in a document. You do this by swiping your finger up on the touchscreen and you'll scroll down, swipe your finger down, and you'll scroll up. You can also use your fingers to zoom on a document. If I pinch my fingers together, I can zoom out and see more. If I pinch them apart, I can then zoom in on an object. If you tap an object, you can select it, and you get the selection handles there on the side. I could resize it if I wanted to. And with the new charting model, we have these buttons that you can tap on the right, and you can see the interface there offers a variety of different views. If I want to change that to that type of chart, maybe this type of style, I can do that. When I click away, it deselects that chart. If I select some text with the mouse, I get a mini toolbar that appears. And notice if I come up here and maybe want to change the font color, I have all these colors. They're rather small targets, but that's okay because I'm using the mouse. Well, if I were trying to use my finger to touch that, it would be very hard to hit those targets. So what I do is I switch to touch mode. Up here in the quick access toolbar, there's a button called touch mouse mode. You can switch from mouse to touch, and what that does is it spaces the buttons and the ribbon out a little bit more so that you've got more real estate, bigger targets to hit. And then as I tap up there on these, you'll notice I have a bigger palette of colors to choose from. It just makes it easier to hit your targets when you're fumbling around there with your fingers on the screen. The mini toolbar is also bigger, and you can see you've got bigger color targets there as well. It also works if you're not in touch mode. If you just go into mouse mode and use the mouse, you get the small things. If you use your fingers to select, it detects that touch action, and you have larger targets there as well, even though I haven't shifted the ribbon into touch mode. You can also use touch to select text. If I click and drag, you see I have these little selection handles that appear there for selecting text on the screen. That's been a look at some of the things you can do with touch in Word 2013.